Hey everyone, welcome back to a brand new video and playlist on the channel where we play Marvel Future Fight. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy, and if you do enjoy, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe. Alright, let's get into it. We are going to show you how to beat every boss in the game. Now, first of all, what we're going to start with is how to get your characters upgraded. Now, if you played this game before, you know the base, how to get people to tier 2, 6 stars, tier 3, and transcended, I hope. So today we're just going to go into other stuff that you need to make your characters stronger. The number one thing, if you're having a hard time, you can't defeat Null, you can't defeat Mephisto, you need Pierce. To get Pierce, you need these premium cards here that I just clicked on. And you have to craft them with these crafting cubes that you get from Giant Boss Raid. So make sure you're playing a lot of that if you want to be able to defeat the bigger bosses. Then you're going to upgrade them, right? And it's going to give you a star. So let's craft this. We got a red star. So you'll get these buffs right here, like cold resistant movement speed. Those help your characters. But what will help even more is when you get 3 of the same colored stars. So if we go to this card, right here it says additional pierce damage with 6 stars. 3 stars will give you a certain % amount of pierce, or the red stars, it'll give you, let's see, I forgot what it's called, concentration, which helps you craft your CTPs. But if you're focused on helping your characters be stronger, what you need is that additional pierce damage. So those require the blue stars. So as you can see here, I have 6 blue, and then I have 4 blue on Luna. So in total, I have 7% pierce. So if we go here, right there. So 3 blue stars give you 2% pierce, and 6 give you 5. So I have the 5 from my Cage card and 4 from my Luna. So I have 7% pierce. Now, to defeat Noah Mephisto, it took me 2% pierce. Now with 7, this is going to obviously be a lot easier. But that is one major thing that you need to get your characters good. Now, let's say you do craft up your card all the way. So let's say I get the Scarlet Witch one all the way up. Then you need to re-roll them. And basically, it does require crystals. And you're going to need another premium card. And about 750 crafting cubes. So there, you can lock down the blue stars and then re-roll the other ones and cross your fingers to get blue. I re-rolled Luna twice, and I've only gotten 1 extra blue star. So it is going to take a lot of grinding. But if you really want to defeat Noah Mephisto, it's definitely worth it. Now, we're going to get into a couple other little things before we get into the gameplay. We'll start with Sharon Rogers here, because she's probably my most kitted out character. So obviously you need to get her to tier 3. Obviously you need your gear levels to be 25. You definitely need your skills all maxed. That's the base stuff. You have to give her a custom gear. Now, with the custom gear, I am not 100% on the custom gear yet, but I do know for facts that CTP of energies are very good for characters like Sharon who do raw damage. So if you do not have a CTP of energy on Sharon, you may have a hard time defeating Null even with Pierce, depending on how much Pierce you have. If you have like 7% Pierce like I do, it doesn't matter what type of CTP you have on her. But if you only have like 2%, and CTP of energy is going to give her a massive boost. So CTP of energies are for like raw characters, raw damage characters. So like here I have it on my Null as well. And then you have characters that are raw damage, but CTP of energies for some reason don't work on them. So those ones are going to get CTP of rages and CTPs of judgment. Those are very good for those characters who don't work with energies. Then from there, all the other CTPs are like, they're good, but like they're not super good. The only other one that is very good is a support. For your support characters, you want this CTP. I'm going to see who I have it on. I think Cyclops, yeah. CTP of Insight. Because it gives them max HP and it gives an increased basic damage dealt to supervillains by 10%. So any of your characters that have good leadership, like here, his passive, no, that's the wrong passive. Yeah, right here. Applies to all allies. 30% increase of energy attack. So those are how you know those characters are good passive characters, good support characters. So those support characters, you want to give them the CTPs of insight, because the CTPs of insight will give them a massive boost when helping your other characters like Sharon, who are raw damage characters. And then you obviously need your IOS08 upgraded all the way. Power of Angry Hulk seems to be the best for everyone. There's a couple exceptions where Hawk's Eye is better, but I would always go for Power of Angry Hulk on anybody. It seems to be the most effective. You want to upgrade their types as much as you can. It gives them an increase on certain characters. With Nolan Mephisto, it's not going to give you much because they don't for some reason when you upgrade them, it doesn't help you with universal type characters. So like you're not going to be upgraded against Null that much. With Mephisto, you kind of will. Um, so it may be good when fighting Mephisto, but with Null, not really. Then here, you want to make sure you have your best Uru upgraded, and your Uru will massively affect your details on your characters here. So as you can see, my ignored defense and my critical damage is yellow. That means it's maxed out to the limit. So everything combined, the iOS, the custom gear, and the Uru, have maxed out those abilities on the characters. So with the Uru, you want to give what those characters are good at. So she's an energy type, so I gave her energies on every single one because it's going to help her energy attack much, much more. Now, the other thing you need to make sure is that it's amplified, because that will give it an even extra boost. If you see the green numbers here, those give those bonuses even more bonus to the character. So you want to make sure all 5 of them have that circle. You just gotta. I normally do the chain amplification. That's only if you have enough gold though, because it will take up like 1,000,000 gold sometimes if it takes too long. But other than that, guys, that's really what you have to do. I haven't messed around with the artifacts too much. This is probably the best one I have, is a level 3 on her, and it decreases pierce damage received. But I haven't really messed around with it too much, so I don't know how much it can affect the character. The only other thing that you can do to make your character even better is make sure that you have their character to mythic. And you can help it even more by going to the uniform options. And if you have uniforms unlocked, you can give them new options. Like right now, I only have the Captain America out of this list, so it gives her an attack speed. But some will give you like energy attack, crit damage, crit rate, so all that good stuff that can definitely help you. But other than that, I think that's kind of it with upgrading characters. Um, Obviously, the biggest thing, the most important thing is Pierce. You need Pierce if you're going to beat these bosses. So we're going to get right into it. We already have some bosses set up, or some layout set up. So we're going to start off with the small ones, and then we're going to work our way up. So we're going to start with all the left side characters, minus Thanos. And then we're going to go to all the right characters, except for Noah and Mephisto. So we'll do Thanos third to last, and Noel and Mephisto on the last 2. So we're going to get into it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. We're just going to defeat every single boss and show you how to do it. We're going to walk you through a little bit of their patterns as well, and what characters may be good, and what characters, if you're starting off low, you should have. So we're going to go in straight with this. We're going to go with Luna here. And as my support characters, I really just do characters who are going to help me. For this video, though, I did weaker characters to show you how low of characters you can have to get this done. Except for the main 3 bosses. Those ones I left alone, and I used all my strong characters for those. But what's good here is a lot of the healing characters, like Venom and Groot, because the abilities they use, which you see on the right here, like for Winter Soldier, he uses his 4th ability. Those characters will give you health, so it's really good to have those characters in. And then from there, it's just characters like Sharon Rogers, who are your best characters who give you more percent basic damage. But yeah, so let's get into the Proxima Midnight fight. He's not too strong. You just got to be careful for I think 2 major attacks here. So right off the bat, he's not going to hit you with much except for a couple tornadoes. Here's one you want to attack. You want to go middle and then the right. Then the middle. Oh, and the right. But that's good enough for her. You got to be ready to move. I think she's doing it right now, actually. Oh, and she's but she will drop a bunch of spears on you and they'll definitely take you out. Alright. So that's her done. So that's one down. Now we're going to go in with Black Dwarf. He is pretty easy. The best characters with him is a lot of energy types. So here I'm using Magneto. Magneto isn't... I know you won't probably have him at this time, but just to show you why he's probably worth getting, he's a pretty good character. I wouldn't rely on him to beat Mephisto and Null, but he's just a cool character to have that can do a lot of raw damage here. Getting to him, he doesn't have too many like super strong attacks. This one you do want to dodge. Oh, that didn't want to move out of the way. Anytime you see any red, definitely move out of the way. Just like that, we took him out. Obviously, it is going to be a little harder for you if you don't have Pierce, but even without Pierce, I would have still won that pretty easily. Now let's get into Corvus Glaive. He is really tough once you get in the higher ones. Which, by the way, guys, we're only doing these bosses at level 1. But he is really good because he has 2 lives. So once he gets stronger, it's kind of hard to beat him. Alright, so he has, in his second phase, once you kill him the first time, he has some pretty loud strong attacks that you want to dodge. But in the beginning, he's not too strong. I mean, you can see my mouse taking him out. Right here, you need to run. Oh, I canceled his attack. But normally, he starts shooting these like fire things out in a circle, and you gotta run around to dodge it. So be ready for that if you don't take him out as quickly as I did. Some damage here. I don't want to kill him straight away either because I want to show you. So here you need to move wherever the pattern is. So in the beginning it's the same 3, and then there's one where you have to move in the right or left corner in the middle to dodge. And there we go, we took him out. Alright, so there's Corvus Glaive done. Now we're going to head on over to not Proxima Midnight, sorry, Supergiant. Now with her, we're taking out Thanos, so you may or may not have him at this point. But my Thanos is really weak and doesn't have a uniform or anything, because I haven't upgraded him. So you should be able to beat him with like a Wolverine, a Captain America, and Iron Man. I'd show you guys with Captain America and Iron Man, because those are like the base, and Spider-Man, because those are like the base characters that everyone has. But mine are too upgraded that they're literally just going to one-shot them. So I want to use characters that I have pretty weak that will take them out. But you can still showcase some of their abilities. Now, being honest, I've never had trouble with defeating her, even as I've gone higher. Her abilities aren't the greatest. I mean, she didn't have any big attacks that do a ton of damage like the other characters. Make sure you break her shield here, because if not, she'll get her ability off. Just like that, she's done. So yeah, she's probably one of the easiest characters. I don't have her fully upgraded, so I don't know if she's good when you use her and you upgrade her. But as a world boss, she's probably one of the weaker ones. All right, now we're kind of getting to the harder ones. Ebony Ma is definitely one of the better characters. He is very hard to one-shot. Let's just say that he's very good at dodging attacks. Because there's this one ability that he does where you literally can't hit him at all, and your only option is to move. And once you face those characters, those are the ones that are going to be harder because you can't just try and kill them immediately. I mean, look right now. I'm barely doing damage at first because it's all one. Right here, I can't hit him whatsoever if I try. And if I try to, I'm going to die because of all the meteors falling. You also got to be careful for these yellow things, because if you go into them and you just stay there while they're up, they will time freeze you, and it gives them a big advantage in killing you. Should be able to take him out here. Oh no, I thought we were going to be able to get him before he moved on to the next phase, but he got to it first. So right here you want to make sure you don't get hit by any meters, but you can still attack if you position yourself correctly. He does a lot of teleporting, so you gotta be ready to like stop hitting him and then move and then hit him again. And there we go. There's Ebony Ma done. We got some cosmic cube fragments that time. That was good. That was nice. All right. So now we have all the left side done. Now we are going to go start on the right side. We're going to go Quicksilver, Cable, Scarlet Witch, and then Apocalypse, and then we'll get into the big three, as I like to call them. Alright, so no, we're not using that lineup. Here we're going to be using Doctor Strange. He is a very good character if you don't have him. I would definitely suggest playing his epic quest to get him. I don't have him tier 3 yet, but I do know he is very good at tier 3, and he's very good right now, not being at tier 3, so I would definitely recommend getting him. Alright, now with Quicksilver, he is kind of like, ran into all that. He's kind of like Ebony Ma. He likes to dodge a lot, especially because he's so fast. You want to make sure with Doctor Strange you hit your number 2 if you want to heal. He does a self-heal if you didn't know that with the new uniform. You definitely want to hit 2 if you are weak. So here's another cutscene that he does. He has a lot of cutscenes, and then here, you want to make sure you take out his shield. If not, he's going to do his ability just like all the other characters. Luckily, we were able to break it. Oh, but he did it again. But we're good. Take him out right here. Boom. There's Quicksilver down. So now we're going to go into Cable. Cable is another where blast types easily take him out, but I'm going to be using Shang-Chi just to show him off a little bit. I did get his uniform. There will be a video on me showcasing him more once I get into tier 3, but until then, that video won't come up. But I will be doing a stream and turning it into a YouTube video on showcasing Shang-Chi a little bit. But so far, oh wow, dodged my 5. But so far, from what I've seen, he is a very good. I mean, look at what he's doing right now. Oh wow, he just got taken out though. We still got it through, but he got taken out immediately. I didn't even see by what. But we still got the job done. We definitely need to upgrade him a little more though. He should not have died there. But there's Cable done. We'll start off with Nova this time, so we can show it off and then move over to Beta Ray Bill. And there you go, there's Scarlet Witch done. So there at the end there, I just kind of finished it up. I tried showing off her abilities, but it got us killed a little bit. Alright, for Apocalypse, we're going to use Captain America, but we're mainly going to try and use Vision to show off his phases as well. So here we go. Vision is a character that I would suggest upgrading to with the new WandaVision. It is extremely good. I have and you got me frozen there, you gotta be careful for that. Yeah, dodge that next time. Heal. Yeah, careful for that purple thing, that does a lot of damage. Don't want to get hit by that at all. If you can. We definitely gotta move out of the way for this one. Oh, I barely got at the end. Very close to him. I can't move. Yep, he's dead. Oh, nope, he's alive. I don't know how he's alive. See, this is what I was telling you guys that the Groot and Venom can really help. Gives you that little extra health that you need sometimes in a fight. Oh, gotta move again. Anytime you see red or purple, especially purple, you just try and move out of the way. Do not stand there. Here he has a shield. I'm pretty sure, I normally don't because my characters can just take it out easily. But I think you have to control E to get rid of the shield. And I got frozen, that's not good. There you go. Oh, and we're dead. Nice Falcon it is for now. There we go. Alright, my quick Captain America will do a little bit of damage here. Even better than next phase, maybe. Still gonna do that, huh? Okay. You gotta be careful for the force, there's gonna be tons of damage as well. Move! I thought he got that quicker. Should be dead. I don't think he has any more phases, does he? He's doing the same attack over and over again. So, yep. There is Apocalypse. And now, we are moving on to the big guns. So we're going to start with Thanos, and then we'll go, I think we'll go Mephisto, and then we'll go Null. So let's go in with Thanos. So now I'm going to use all my best characters. This is normally what I use is Cyclops, Jean, and Sharon. The reason why I use this combo is because obviously Sharon is my big attacker. She's my energy character who's going to get the most damage. Cyclops gives me that good passive that increases her damage even more. And then I like to keep Jean around just in case if there's ever time that I just need to like move around and give time for like Sharon to heal. Jean has 2 lives, so I can spare one of her lives to keep Sharon alive, which really helps sometimes. But we shouldn't have a problem here. Here we're gonna use Star-Lord because he could support. We're gonna use Groot because of the healing. I don't think we're gonna use him. I'm gonna go in with look for Venom. I'm going with Venom. And then we'll probably just pick one of our tier 3s, whichever one has the best. Yeah, he has an increase to supervillains, so yeah, we're gonna use him. Let's go in. Sentry, that's his name, Sentry. Couldn't remember his name. Alright, so we're gonna start with Cyclops because he's our leader, but then we're gonna switch as soon as we get in to Sharon. If you don't have him as your leader, he won't give you that passive. Now, Thanos, I do a lot of damage, but Thanos makes you go to his phases no matter what. Like, it's almost impossible to just like one-shot him. Here he goes to the next phase. Right here. you gotta dodge these characters' abilities because they are very good. And they're just like the ones that they do when you fight them. And then here Thanos is going to summon these orbs. The only way to dodge these is to switch characters. So you need to switch not to get hit by those. And they do a lot of damage. There we go, we got him in his next phase. I think right now he's going to drop the rocks. Yeah, the meteors. So you guys got to dodge these. They will do a decent amount of damage. They surprisingly have quiet audio, considering the meteors falling. So we're just going to pop Sharon's 5 here. That should do enough damage to get in the next phase, yep. So here, same thing as last time, you want to dodge these moves. Especially, I think, the meteors that Ebony Ma draw. Yep, right here. And move away from all those. Dodge the big meteor, and then, oh, we got hit with a tornado. Switch characters in time, yes. And the orbs go away. Moving to the next phase. There you go. Make sure you dodge all these portals. Blade twisters in these ones, they're not too bad. You gotta stand right directly in the middle. They're not too bad, but with Noah Mephisto, they will definitely hurt you bad if you decide to ignore them. So don't ignore them. And there you go. There's Thanos. Do not even have to use Sharon's tier 3 at all. The power of Pierce. Alright, so now we're on to our final two. Raduma Mephisto is not a good use of crystals. You rather save those for what's it called? For uniforms and for buying packs like the Magneto pack. And the X-Men pack. You definitely don't want to spend those on anything else. You can even buy keys with those if you want, but using them to defeat bosses is not a good idea because you're going to have to use it multiple times just to get the kind of you need. It's much more better than just keep grinding the game to get Pierce or more Pierce in some cases and better characters. Let's go for the tier 3 here. Next phase, yep. Alright, so we're just going to blast through this time because you guys saw enough of his abilities already. I don't need to show them off anymore. So, now I have not upgraded him, but I do think in the near future I will be trying to upgrade him as well. I do have no upgrade him a lot though, and he is very good. And I've seen Mephisto in Timeline Battle. He's probably one of the better characters in Timeline. He has multiple lives, and his abilities are like built in Timeline. He's kind of neutral. He's good in World Boss, but also really good in Timeline. Alright, so we killed him, but he went into his rage, so I don't know if he's going to go straight into rage right now, or not. Okay, it's fine with me. I'm going to pop it to the 3 here. Damage, so yeah, with Sharon, you want to do 3, 5, 4, and then in the case when you have your tier 3, you want to do 3, 5, tier 3. It's her best combo because of the buff that she gets from each. Do not let her die. Do not let her die again. Thank you. That was way too close. Not dying again. Alright, so we're going to stand in these circles again. That time. There we go, and then we're going to pop this. Wait for Groot's heals. Yep, wait for Groot's heals. Come on, let me get there. Yes, we got there just in time. Nice. This, we should have tier 3, and then we should be able to finish off the job. Oh, I forgot. He's going to go on his next phase. We should still be able to do this. Nope, I couldn't get that done. Okay. Alright, so we just gotta stop this rage out first. Freeze him, and then pop tier 3. And he should be gone. Leave him alone. There we go. And now we should be able to damage here. And there you go. Sped through it that time. We might have to do that with Null too. Twice, just once to show off his abilities, and then second time to just run through them. But there's Mephisto. So yeah, he's pretty good, but once you have Pierce, it's kind of a little bit of a breeze. Obviously not too much of a breeze. All right, now we're going to go to Null. We're going to use the same 3 starting lineup that we used last time. And then here, we got to change this a little bit. We're going to use, instead of Captain Marvel, we're going to use Venom so we can have the double heal. Just in case. Hopefully we don't need it, but just in case. And here, instead of Star-Lord, we'll go with Ancient One. Yep, continue. Alright, here we go. Now it's Null time. So first of all, if you don't get him off of his chair, I think it's like in the first minute, maybe 30 seconds, you will literally just one-tap him. So you need to make sure that you do enough damage to him, but at the same time without dying. Let's get this damage off here. Really need to get it out here. Here you need to make sure you run back because now he's going to hit you. This is the only safe spot. Okay, let's pop the tier 3. Should get tons of damage here to get him out of his chair maybe. No, he's still sitting in his chair, okay. You gotta watch out for his symbiote. You don't want to get hit by that. I think it's 1:30 that you have until he just not getting him off his chair. Kind of gets bored of you, how strong he is. Like, okay. I'm just gonna do it. And there we go. Now we got him at 30, so now he's coming out of his chair. There, buddy. Watch out for the blade twisters. Like I said, those things do a lot of damage. He's gonna jump on you, so you wanna let him jump and then pop your abilities. And pop tier 3 right here. You get him down to 20. He doesn't dodge it. He dodged a little bit. You want to make sure you save your tier 3 for like the last 10 seconds ish, or not 10 seconds, like the last 5 bars, because he will kill you in a minute as soon as Thor arrives. I'll show you what I mean by that in a sec. We're getting pretty close. And you get him with the dragon. He's good to go. I think he's going into it right now. You going on your dragon, buddy? Yeah, there you go. Alright, so he's going to try to hit you with the Symbiote Dragon. So you need to angle it somewhere where you can move in time. The only problem with this is you got to be very careful for the tornadoes. If you get hit by the tornadoes, it's going to mess you up completely. Because it'll stun you and then he's just going to get you. Now here, he's going to jump on you. So if you can move, move. But if not, then don't. Alright, so here, we're not going to pop our tier 3. And then I'm going to definitely switch characters because that was a big damage. Anything in there? We gotta move to this dot right here, so now you're gonna get hit by that. Oh wow, he's come out, okay. Alright, we need to get in Thor and then pop our tier 3 and then win. There you go. So now he's in his next phase. Thor should show up right here and help us. Yep, he's going in his like little chamber thing. Oh. You gonna do it? There you go. Now Thor's here. Now from this point, I believe you have exactly 30 seconds to kill him. If you don't, then you automatically die. So we're going to call it tier 3, and he should be dead. There you go, guys. He is officially dead, and those are all the world bosses in the game. I hoped that little tutorial there on how to upgrade the characters and fighting all the bosses helped a little. So if you are looking for an alliance to join my alliance. If you're looking to be active in alliance battle and alliance conquest, we're pretty active. We got like 6 or 5 people who normally do the conquest. Pretty much everybody does the alliance battle, but we could use a little more help on the alliance conquest. So if you guys are looking for an alliance, feel free to join. Again, it was called Wonder Boys. And me, Iron Man's one fan, is the leader. So yeah, if you guys are looking for one, definitely join. So that's the end of this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And if you did enjoy, Make sure to follow me on Twitch at the Pre-Avengers, and make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe. Thank you, guys.